Hello, my name is Raja. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So glad you're here. Today tutorial is going to be about how to knit the edging that will help prevent the piece from rolling. And we don't like our piece to be rolled in, especially when we knit stockinette stitch. So let's get started. It's pretty simple to make this pattern. It has 2 rows repeats. So first off, I'll cast on about 15 stitches just to show you. You want to slip, knit, pass over, and then knit 1, 2, and then on the next stitch we will do knit into front and back. So we knit into the front and don't slip it off the needle yet, and then you're gonna go back into the same stitch but to the back loop instead. So you put your needle right into the back loop here and you knit into that loop and then bring it to the front, and now you can slip them off together. So you produce 2 stitches in one loop. You produce 2 stitches in one stitch. Okay, so knit into front and back. So you have your increase done. Now you knit until you come to the last 5 stitches. One more. Okay, now you add your last 5 stitches. You want to knit into front and back again. Knit into front and knit into back of the same stitch, and you got your increase. Then you knit 2, 1, 2, and for the last 2 stitches you just K them together. So K2 together, and we finish our first row. For the second row we're going to just purl it all the way across. So purl, so for our border we're just gonna repeat these 2 rows, nothing else to it. Okay, so we repeat slip, knit, pass over, and then we knit 2, and then we knit in front and back of the same stitch. Then we knit all the way to the last 5 stitches. Last 5 stitches we do the same thing, knit in front and back. that make one extra stitch, and then knit 2, and knit 2 together. That's complete. Oops, it got caught in that one. Let's complete our row. So repeat this row again. So the back side, the wrong side, you just purl, nothing to it. So that's all we have to do. And I'm just gonna keep knitting this, and we see how it look like at the end. Okay. Oh, one more thing. You don't have to just do, like after you slip, knit, and pass over, you can do more than 2 stitches. You can knit like 3 or 4 if you want the border to be wider, but you have to do the same thing on this side. So it's a good idea to mark your stitch so that you know where to do the increase. That way you can keep track. So just put your stitch marker right after the stitch that you knit. Just put right in front of the stitch you want to do K front back, and this one put it after the stitch K front back. Okay. Here's how the edges look when I knit it a little bit longer. It look more obvious now. You can see it is the bottom part, it has a slight curve to it. That's because of this piece is quite narrow and it doesn't have any border. The curve will disappear if you add some border, and after the blocking, like I have sample of this piece here, this one, I add the border to it and it will look better, right? So that's how it look. It's still slightly curved, but it doesn't notice that much. It's better than to have curl a little bit here than to have this part rolling in, I think. Here I'm adding garter stitch inside. So if you want to do the garter stitch and the border like this, you can just, do the border the same way, and then once you come to the center part, you knit the right side, just knit. For the wrong side, you want to pull the first 5 stitches and then knit the center part that you want it to be a garter stitch until you come to the last 5 stitches, and then you just pull these 5. Okay, so then the front will look like this, which is a little more distinctive than just plain stockinette, I think. What do you think? I like it. So I hope you give it a try, and certainly it's fun to knit, and it gave a nice looking to the edge. Plus it's not curl, just like what we see in the plain stockinette. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.